What if the power of Shazam didn't come from Earth mythologies, but from Mars itself? In today's video, we dive deep into DC Comics lore and Martian mythology to reimagining a Martian Shazam, a champion not of Zeus and Solomon, but of ancient Martian gods. But before we get into that, let's break down Shazam so it makes a little sense. Shazam, also known as Captain Marvel, is a DC superhero who transforms into a magical champion by shouting the word Shazam. This magical word is actually an acronym representing 6 legendary figures who each grant him a divine trait. S. Wisdom of Solomon, H. Strength of Hercules, A. Stamina of Atlas, Z. Power of Zeus, A. Courage of Achilles, and M. Speed of Mercury. Shout out to this comment for the idea. And if you have a similar idea, let me know in the comments and I'll see what I could do. Alright, who do we have first for the wisdom?
Wisdom, Atremir, background. Martian god of fire, death, and passage. Ironically revered for guiding the soul and knowledge to the next phase of existence. Why it fits. Atremir is often linked to emotional depth, transition, and deep metaphysical understanding. Champion gains cosmic awareness, psychic intuition, understanding of life, death, cycles, and telepathic languages, divine insight into fear, grief, and memory.
Alright, so this is an interesting one. I remember seeing this character before. So this is for the deep metaphysical understanding. This champion is gaining cosmic awareness, psychic intuitions, understanding life and death cycles, and telepathic languages. Nice. They already can read minds and can see the thoughts and all that stuff naturally. So to have this included for the wisdom and intellect is very huge. Divine insight to fear, grief, and memory. That's what I'm saying. With this type of insight, a divine insight, there's nothing anyone could think of or thought of or going to think that this champion is not going to already see or sense. This is a very dope choice for the wisdom. Alright, who do we have for strength?
Strength, Verm the Stone Shaper. Background, an ancient Martian deity said to shape the subterranean core of Mars. Moving mountains with mind symbolizes strength, super strength on par with Martian Manhunter. Seismic punches and terra-shifting power, reinforced density manipulation.
The Stone Shaper. Okay, so this is an ancient Martian deity said to shape this to, okay, go to bar. Wow, moving mountains with mind and form. So this speaks more towards more of the mental ability. You know, this is crazy. Symbolize strength too. Exactly, you know what I'm saying? So not only can this champion move immense weight with his mind, this champion can also tap into the physical to add more. Wow, that is strong. I don't think we've seen anything like this, and it makes so much sense for this to be tied into a Martian because their minds are very strong. So not only do you have to worry about trying to go blow for blow physically, their mental is going to be another force you got to think about to overpower. Super strength for Martian Manhunter. Martian Manhunter, yeah, that is a very powerful being within the DC universe. Very strong, up there with Superman. Size of punches and terror-shaping power. Yeah, each punch this character is going to throw has the ability to reshape the land that they are standing on. Reinforce this semen. Come on, y'all. Yeah. So not only are we going to include the tangibility, the dense manipulation is going to also reinforce this strength, the ability to get stronger and stronger. This is a solid champion. This is Shazam for the Martian. I wish they could do this. It makes so much sense. I'm telling you, just it's a copy and paste for a lot of culture, a lot of people within the DC universe. I'm telling you, I could really visualize a whole series of them going planet to planet. A powerful wizard of some type is granting Martians the Shazam powers, granting Kryptonians. You see what I'm saying? Wow, this is crazy. Next, who do we have for the stamina?
Stamina, Seerin of the deep dust. Background, a long-forgotten god of endurance, worshipped in Martian deserts as one who never sleeps and walks endlessly across dunes. Why? It fits, represents resilience and eternal journeying. Champion gains, limitless endurance, immunity to harsh environments, heat, vacuum, poison, timeless metabolism.
Limitless endurance. Immunity to harsh environments, heat, vacuum, poison, timeless. Okay. Well, the heat is jumping out to me. The immunity, because I know Martians really don't have a weakness to fire. It's more like a mental thing, um, and they can overcome that. So to have this immunity just speaks to how mentally stable and strong they are. So this champion never sleeps, never gets tired. The eternal journey, yeah, nice. A long forgotten god of endurance. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with this Martian, but the stamina, the endurance is there. All right, who do we have for the power?
Power, the burning Martian, malefic entity. Background, the primal chaotic power form of Martians when they lose mental control and turn into burning Martians. Why? It fits. Unleashes devastating heat vision, shapeshifting, Martian fire, lightning fusion attacks, energy projection from eyes and hands, reality distortion via fear-based illusions.
The burning Martian. Yes, primal, chaotic. This is perfect for the power base. When you look at this champion, you're gonna see the fire, the lightning, the energy projecting from the eyes and hands. We got some reality distortion here, y'all. Fear-based illusions. Yeah, yeah. The burning Martian is already a force of nature. So to have this and to already have the other choices to add to this champion, man, this is up there. This is up there. Devastating heat vision, shape-shifting, flame telepathy. What is flame telepathy? Do you burn the minds? The brains? Oh my goodness. I don't know. This is leaning towards the villain territory almost. Man, I love it. I love it. The Martian Shazam is going to be one of those characters you gotta look out for if it was to be uh, actually made into the series, because this actually could flesh out a lot of lore. You know what I'm saying? If you're introducing a lot of these forgotten gods and goddesses into the Martian lore, I think that makes for a good story for that character. All right, who do we have next for the courage?
Courage, see the Salonker background, patron of mental clarity and emotional anchoring during great crises. Martians believe CX Sitho holds the emotional gravity of Mars. Y. It fits, enhances bravery by grounding thoughts and shielding the mind. Champion gains immunity to telepathic fear, panic and mind control, calming chaos effect, empowering allies, willpower projection in combat, aura-based intimidation.
Yeah, so enhanced bravery, immunity to telepathy, panic, and mind control. I love it. Martians, they are known to have very strong telepathy abilities. So to understand that this champion is going to be immune to those types of attacks, that's huge. That's huge. We needed that actually. Calming chaos, okay? They can empower allies, willpower. All of that speaks towards the courage, the bravery, having emotional control, mental control. This is a crazy addition to the overall champion for Shazam. All right, last but not least, who do we have for speed?
Move faster than sonic Martian speech. Why it fits? Perfect for hyperspeed, agility, and dimensional movement. Champion gains. Phase speed movement intangible while running. Flight through Martian solar currents, time-bending reflexes.
Nice. Phase, speed, movement, so intangibility while running. flight through Martian solar currents, time bending. Let's rewind that back. Time bending reflexes. What does that mean? Y'all just throwing words together. Time bending reflexes. Are we able to rewind a little bit of time to dodge attacks? Is that perfect for hyperspeed, agility, dimensional movement? Yeah, could phase between dimensions. This is crazy. This is some speed. This is definitely going to be very empowering and very useful when it comes to this fight. Because think about it, we got the wisdom, we got that crazy strength, and we got the speed. Those are what's going to keep us in the fight. And then you add on the power, the burning Martian. You add in the courage, the immunity, all these different things. It's going to keep us driving to the end. And this Martian Shazam is nothing to play with when you think about it like that as a whole. What do y'all think about this Martian Shazam? I love it. We need more of these original characters. DC, I know you're not watching, but if it does get back to you, listen, you had the potential to shake things up. All right, y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feel. Y'all stay safe.